Kim Ashton. Okay, start.
Hi. Hello, everybody.
Hi again.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah. So I couldn't ask you many questions. So I have 10 minutes. So I'm supposed to do this jaldi jaldi. Okay. Farhan, first question to you. Weren't you tempted to sing? Because there's a lot of hip hop, there's a lot of underground hip hop. There is a lot of very interesting music in the film. Were you at any point tempted to?
No, not at all actually. I somehow didn't feel the connect of Ajju with singing a song in the film. And also, I must say, I got a bit greedy because I was told that my inner voice will be Arijit Singh. So I was like, why would I ever contest that?
Right. But tell me about the track. Then how Devil, I think, is one of the singers.
Yeah, D
Tell
Evil.
D will
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's an incredible talent, incredible rapper, great writer. So him along with Dub Sharma on one track, which is the Todun Tak track, and then another producer called Dog Geek, along
Yeah.
with Ehsan Nurani. They did the other track, which is the Dekh Tufan Aaya Hai, and it just gives this. There's a grit to it. There's a grunge to it. You know, it has a certain bite. It has a certain representation of boxing, because when you think of boxing, you immediately think of hip hop music. They are quite interlinked in terms of their evolution together as well. And so yeah, it just we were very lucky to have someone as gifted and as amazing as him on board.
Okay. And also the fact that Farhan, moving out of your comfort zone, be it your body language, your body, your lingo, the process. If you can quickly tell me about it and the challenges.
Manju, I think what's important in this is we always look for something that will allow us to do this. You know, allow us to push ourselves further, to explore this creative side of us more, to be challenged, to I mean, doing the same kind of part or doing the same role over and over again, or just living within a certain bubble that you've created for yourself, is could be, I don't think is very satisfying for me personally. I like to see what's out there at every single time I take on a project, and when things come along that challenge you to this extent, you really relish it. You know, I do hope that Rakesh and I can find something else again at some point in the near future. Hopefully, it doesn't take 7 years, and that we can connect with and somehow have this kind of a journey again.
Okay, Rakesh ji, there is a lot of angst that is then channelized into. There is an underlying thing about angst being channelized into something very constructive, and there is always this the boxing ring considered to be the home, and how Aziz looks after the whole thing, and he keeps reminding himself that this is his space. Now that entire transformation story is a very it's very inspirational. Apart from the fact that it's also telling the youth of today to look at something more constructive. And in the pandemic time, when what we experience today with so much of hate on Twitter and so many things, you're actually talking about something very, very positive and constructive. So tell me about that bit. That's very important for people to know.
Isn't that beautiful, Manju? It's,
Yeah.
it's like, I still remember when um, uh, Farhan shared the idea of the
Yeah.
story, and my first response was that
Yeah.
what I felt at that point of time, and was that Farhan, I said we must do this film. It has such a strong voice, and there are so many wounds we are all suffering, and even uh, wounds which are not even ours are inflicted on us, through this whole mass media kind of thing, the whole thing. You pick up the newspapers, and something has actually gone wrong. So I'm really like afraid to read the front page of the newspaper or the social site. And Tufan, what it did for me in that narration, I said, is such a soothing balm.
Yeah.
Rather than scratching the wounds, we will be applying a soothing balm on those wounds. So we
Yeah.
must make this film. I think that sums up how I entered this film. Uh, how I come out of the film is definitely enriched in more ways than I can imagine.
Yeah, and it's also the triumph of the human spirit, which goes through so many tribulations and yet doesn't give up. It's so beautiful to also see male bonding of two generations, which is the father-in-law and the son-in-law, and the fact that the center of their life, Mrinal, is not even there. She's, in fact, the bond is stronger, and the mission that she wanted to accomplish is still continues even when she's not alive. I thought that is a very beautiful part of the film. And that bonding, that scene especially between the two of them, I thought was a very beautiful. She's there, but she's not there, but what she expected, what she wanted, is seen in the characters of these two, you know, people. So that emotion was beautiful. So can you tell me a little bit about that scene?
Um, uh, that's the beauty about the people we love. So it's like if I go to work or we go for a shoot and my daughter is at home, or if my mother is at home or my loved ones are at home, I don't forget them. Matlab, you have to respect. Suddenly you can't be this very responsible person at home and outside go there and show some different colors.
Yeah.
So it's so important to respect your friends and your loved ones all the way. I think that's very important. Yeah.
Okay. Mrinan, tell me about the same thing, because there was your character is the soul of the film. There is something so beautiful about an emotion like yours. If you personify it, it's also the human spirit that she embodies. Though
Yes.
it's just a character. It's a character given to that human spirit, and it's a very central character. So when you were playing the role, tell me about your experience.
It was a very enchanting journey, if I can say so. I learned a lot because having such wonderful co-actors on set itself, Paresh ji, Farhan, Supriya ji, Dr. Mohan Agase and Hussain Dalal, they all, Vijay Raj, they all were so different, and there's this X factor that I learned from each one of them. And I think like I am a better actor today because I was working with the institution itself. Um, Also the character Ananya, there was a time when I was filming this process, entire filming process, first few weeks were really difficult. I was self-doubting. I was asking myself whether I'll be able to play the character well or not. But there were few scenes, be it with Aziz or Nana Prabhu, which made me feel like, oh my God, like I wish I performed these scenes earlier. And as we progressed the journey, I started feeling more of Ananya. And by the time we reached the end, I was like, oh my God, I don't believe it. Like now I feel Ananya even more. So I started, I kind of explored the journey, the shades. And in the midst of this, I realized that not just Ananya, but Mrinal also has so much strength. She did have to fight. She did have to fight like a lot of battles in her personal lives. That's one of the reasons why I am sitting in front of you, sitting with these amazing, director and actor. Their combination is deadly. To work with Excel, it was like dream, and I couldn't have asked for more. And I feel like Tufan is going to be one of the most Tufani experience of my life. And I hope that after watching this movie, people remember Ananya for her strength and her courage, and just spread positivity and hope and be that sunshine in someone's life.
I also want to, this is my last question because I've already got a reminder. The importance of a guru in your life. Each of you, if you can tell me. Because the film has a very big premise of a guru.
Ritz?
I mean, more than a guru, I think each one of us in our life, I mean, it can be a friend, it can be your parent, it can be your partner, anyone. I think you always need that one or certain people you can go back to, to guide you when you're always at a crossroad or you feel like, I'm not too sure about this. So it's always good to have that person in your life. So you may call him a guru, you may call him, her, anybody. But I think it's important to have that one person around you always to keep making you choose the right path in case you're ever at a crossroad.
Right. Anyone of you?
Me? Well, yeah, I do. Uh, it is very important to have that one person who can lead you. There was an act that I was watching the other day. It was based on Milkha Ji's life, and that act was so beautiful where that, the Milkha Ji was running and there was this teacher, his coach, who always made sure that every time he lost his focus, he was on track. Like, I don't know how to put it in words, but I would like to say thank you to my mother, because she always made sure that I was on the right track, no matter how much time it took, no matter the kind of sacrifices that she's made, and the joy that she gets when she sees her daughter achieve all those things that I once spoke about many years ago. That joy is different, and I'm so thankful to have her in my life, not just as a mother, but my guru as well.
Thank you. And if I can ask one last question, it is, I saw Javed Saab's name in the lyrics. Did he write the rap? Is my question.
No, the rap is not written by him. The rap is written by The Evil.
Yeah.
But all the other songs are written by him.
Right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And it was lovely talking to you. It's a beautiful film, and I really liked it.
Oh, thank
it's
you so
very
much.
inspiring, and I think it's the right time. It's at the right time. I'm sure it will do very, very well.
Thank you.
All the-
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Mani.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks.